Valley Parkway. Very quiet so far. Hoping we've got more chance of seeing some wildlife.
Waiting for the train.
Is it due?
We are waiting for the train.
Is the train due?
As you can see, the train was due. This is really famous and it's found on the old $10 bill for Canada, called Morant's Curve. And I've had to leave all this in. You would not believe how long this train was. It went on for a good few minutes, and I purposely left it on the video for all those train enthusiasts so you can see how long this is. I think this is the best way to get the roads clear, although Canada doesn't need it, it's a huge country. But if we did use the trains more in the UK, we'd probably have less lorries on the road and they could just be localised. But I've never seen a train as long as this in my whole entire life. Look how long this train is! It goes on forever! Oh my god! Overall, this took 4 minutes from start to end, and I've just had to leave this in because you've got to see it to believe it. This is not repeated video, this is just all one vlog of this train passing. The strength in that engine to get all these containers is unbelievable. You can tell by my voice, I was so excited. I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's amazing. On our way to Jasper on the 93 highway, road, whatever you want to call it. This is some of the view. This is Bow Lake, and it's the bluest lake we've seen to date. Just look at that. This is still the lake, although you can't really tell, but that is literally like a mirror image. Again, as I've said in my earlier vlogs, you've got to be there and see it to believe it. I have never seen the scenery like this in my entire life. It is out of this world. I've seen a couple. Lake Pieto.
This one's blue.
Okay, let's have a look.
Can't believe that is.
That was worth a walk, wasn't it?
One lake's like another.
Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Yeah, it reverts back to.
Just left Pieto Lake, I think you say it. And this is the road. Very quiet. It's just scenery, scenery all the way. And Andy's been driving all the way so far. He's now driving. I am still alive. Don't jinx ourselves. He's driven from the airport to Banff, all around Banff, and he's now driving us to Jasper. But I'm going to drive after that, I think. I need to go.
Yeah, it's a two-tiered one, look.
Beautiful. There's lots of crazy people here. Look at these. Look at the colour. Mini Grand Canyon. There's a car park at the top, and if my memory serves me right, it is about just less than a mile walk to get to this, but well worth it. It's really good, not too strenuous. If you've got fairly reasonable fitness, you could manage to do this no problem. We're now at Athabasca Glacier and it's fucking huge. Fire damage for Jasper. Going on for miles and miles and miles. The town of Jasper was hit by a wildfire. There was like 3 in total, I think we were told. Destroyed many houses that still haven't been built today. This was back in 2024. So we have arrived at the Bear Hill Lodge. Managed to park, first bit of driving. I'll take you into our home for the next 3 days. We are number 3. Look how nice that is. Got your red chairs. The famous Canadian red chairs. So this is our little bedroom. Nice picture on the wall. This is well cosy. Nice pretty light. Telly, little cosy area. Fireplace. Where to eat. Microwave, fridge. And the bathroom. Hi. Very good. I'm impressed. It's a lovely piece of wood. Looks like oak. There you go. Our home. Medicine Lake. Bald eagle's nest over there. Which is what all these guys are looking for.
Yeah.
Spirit Island.
Right, see you at the bottom of that.
Okay. Okay, we are on Spirit Island. So here's the view. That there is Spirit Island. Pretty cool. Andy's walked the other way. I think he realised it was a circular path. This is amazing. I'm going to spin you guys round. Oops. Just look at that. It's beautiful. So the boat brings you out. It's about 30 minutes to get here on the lake. Malane Lake at Jasper. You get 15 minutes, which is more than enough. to get your photos, take 100 selfies and whatever it is else you want to do. You're not to go over there. And it's nice to say I've not seen anyone try to get over there. Beautiful place. It's a circular route, yeah. Once you get off the boat, if you cross over from the car park for the boat and go over the bridge, there's another car park where the trails start, and about a mile in is the Moose Lake, which we were lucky enough to see a female with a calf. What's great about Canada is that all the car parks, for all the ones we've been on so far, like, you know, trails, have bins and they have toilets. The toilets, however, are an experience in some. Let me show you. So this actually is quite tidy. Some you struggle to lock, but there's the toilet. Keep the lid down because stops it smelling. And it's a big hole in the ground. Ooh. There you go. Can I stop filming now because I need a wee? Andy in his element. We've just seen moose, mother and calf, and now he's watching an osprey nest, which we saw this morning. The mum was eating, well, caught a fish, was feeding a baby. What a place to bird watch. Just look at it. This is the outside of our chalet for the next 3 nights. Beautiful sunny sky. Bear Hill Lodge, Jasper. Andy on his red chair. Lovely flowers. Nice little avenue.
Nice kitchen counter.
Everything is bear proof. Just need to see the bears, really. Fancy living in this area. And that's your view from your kitchen window. Nice flowers there, look. Surrounded by mountains. And as Andy just said, it's very clean. Everywhere you go it's like this. Andy has wanted to come in here to try the cakes. Bear Paws Bakery, Banff.
Outside is plum.
Jasper Town Centre. Lots of gift shops. That's the mule wheels. Not overly busy. That's the train station. And then this, the old fashioned steam train. And it's a 6-4. 264 that is. And then further along, oh, I'll show you some of these. Lots of bears. Jasper High Street. Ooh, T5. First one we've seen. Not really the suburbs, it's where the locals live. Very nice houses, very clean place. Clean. Sitting outside having a beer. Brilliant, isn't it? I love the diversity of the houses. Not too beautiful day.
Mondays till Friday, far from the overdue, far from the overload. Once in a while, in a big blue balloon, there comes a night like some surrealist invented this 4th of July.
You wouldn't get that in the UK, would you? Community. That's brill. This is the road to Hinton, and we've stopped at a place, a little pull-in, as you can see if we can see some bears. There's lots of birds, and we've managed to see 9 young juvenile bald eagles so far. So just to give you an idea of how high we are, we're both a bit ratty in the morning, and apparently it's to do with elevation. That's what they're telling us anyway. But it's some big mountains here. Signal Rock in the haze over there. And then, weird name for a mountain, Colin, 2,687 metres. Right there. It's a beautiful place. And everywhere we're looking, we're just seeing juvenile bald eagles. Yet we struggled to see one the other day. It's just crazy. I don't think it'll show up on here, but basically this is beautiful. I'll whiz you around so you can have a look. Got a coffee, and this is what the view is to drink your coffee on a Tuesday morning. What more could you want? Don't know if this will show up, but if I can see properly through the screen, about there is a juvenile bald eagle. Andy's got his scope. And then if we look over here, so in the water around here, there's like an end of the water is like a raised, I don't know, little island. There's an eagle on that, and then to the right of that there's 3 bald eagles, and then in the trees over that side looking over the river is another 2 bald eagles. So that tells us it's good for fishing. So now we're hoping we might see bears. If not, we'll just absorb the view. Happy Tuesday from Jasper, Canada. Heaven on earth. Bear spray can be between 40 and 60 Canadian dollars, and then a nice man in one of the supermarkets said don't buy it, because if you are staying in certain accommodations they loan it out to you, because the Europeans obviously can't take it home. So we're now equipped with bear spray. Hopefully won't have to use it, but I really want to see one. That's what this trip's about. But you never know. The guy on our lodge park today said you do need it, because they've had bears throughout the year, different times of the year actually on the site, says it can be anywhere. So we've now equipped properly. We're not roaming stupid tourists. Fingers crossed we see one and we don't have to use it. on the road towards Hinton, and this is the view, and this is highway or road 16. I think worst roads to drive on. Stunning. Still on the Hinton Road, and we've just pulled in because this is where the sheep stroke goats might be, and you can feel the air thin up here. I've only climbed up a few steps from there. Look at this view. So, come up the steps. I'm now going to go up here. Let's see where this takes us. I think I'm going to be right. It's just the land that keeps giving, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. This is Jasper Lake. The first lake where I've actually seen loads of people paddling. To slow down. Oh. So we're about to go to our third accommodation. We've packed up and we're just leaving Banff. So one last look. Jasper, I mean. One last look at Jasper. Beautiful place. Hi to Jasper. That's the railway station, and this is the town. And it is 20 to 8 in the morning. It doesn't get much busier than this, to be fair. Like it's going to be another beautiful day. So that's the fire. It blew up 2 petrol stations, one over there, one over there. Got to the edge of Jasper Town. We went on a tour yesterday and found out that all these shallow looking porter cabins have rehomed 350 people, temporary accommodation. This is where the fire reached. It's going on to, did he say 100 to 150 hectares that was ruined in the fire, and you can see it, it's devastating. The tour guide yesterday was telling us that those that lost their homes have got subsidised temporary accommodation in these porter cabins, but the insurance still haven't paid up, and that happened in July last year. You cannot imagine the devastation that it's caused. It's natural disaster by lightning strikes, and this is where families are now living. And they have really extreme winters here, and they've been told it can take up to 5 years to reconstruct and get Jasper to how it used to be pre-fire. We're so lucky being in the UK, we don't get anything anywhere near as bad as this. Anyway, on a positive note, next stop, Clearwater. A16, and we're travelling along at 90 kilometres. Our first change of scenery, but still have mountains. The best thing they do in Canada is they put all containers on the trains, so lorries are few and far between, and that's why the roads are so clear. We need to do that in the UK. Beautiful Wednesday morning. Yellowhead Mountain, that is, apparently. No cars behind. No cars ahead. This is alive. And Andy has done most of the driving this holiday. And I've been the navigator. So we're now in Robson Park, another national park, and this is Moose Lake. It's about the third moose lake that we've actually come across. They don't all have moose in. There's your information board. And you can get fined if you do feed the animals around here. Somebody left some food out on a campsite or not properly stowed away, and we were told the wolves came to eat it and they got fined 12,000 Canadian dollars. How to have your holiday ruined. Very strict. But that's why this place is so beautiful. It doesn't matter where you go, it's spotless. I haven't seen any litter anywhere. Even the toilets are clean. It's beautiful. It's refreshing to see. There's thousands of tourists that come every year and they adhere to it. So why can't they do that in their own countries and in the UK? Canadian geese in Canada. You gotta be here, because this is not doing justice at all. Mount Robson Provisional Park. We are now in British Columbia. And there's a bit of perspective. Andy's sitting there. Still. Cinnamon Peak, 2,732 metres above sea level. That's high. Over 6,000 feet. If my maths are failing me, I have been affected by the altitude. Can't even say what that one's called, that's even bigger. Not sure if the video will pick it up because the sun ain't out. 3,954 metres. That big mother over there. That's impressive. I love how they put all the signs about how tall the mountains are. It's really good to know. Saves you looking it up on Google. There you go, sun's on that one. Cinnamon Peak. That one there. And you got Mount Robson next to the other one, 3,954. Good, eh? Your problem.
water joke for the past history. This is yours. So everybody usually gets a weight tag that goes in the vehicle, or it goes on you. Don't put it in the window. So that just means you're short on food. The big thing here is put your food in the bins. Take what we take in. Bring your own toilet paper. Everybody knows where the parking lot is, over there, north.
Bit late then. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching us walk around Jasper and experience the surrounding area. If you did, please join us for part 3, where we'll be at Clearwater. Thank you.